A potential customer lands on your website at 11 p.m. and they have a question, but no one is there to answer it, so they end up buying from someone else. Here's how we can fix that in just a few minutes. In this video, I'll be showing you a faster way to code an AI agent for your business's website so it can handle all your customer support. This bot will be able to answer and respond to your users' questions 24/7 and saves you hours of time. To do this, I use the Botpress Agent Development Kit, which helps set up the infrastructure for my agent so I can deploy it to production quickly. For more details on setting up the Botpress ADK with tools we're already familiar with, like Claude Code and Cursor, we have a video on our channel that shows you how to set that up, which I'll link below in the description. Here are the steps that we'll be walking through today to build our customer support agent, so feel free to skip to the timestamp that you'll need. Let's start building. Here's the customer support agent that I'll be building today, which I'll be able to add onto my business's website. This is an online e-commerce business where the bot is able to answer questions related to the business and also related to a customer's order. I can ask questions like, do you ship internationally? And it's going to say, yes, they do. And it's going to say that it takes 10 to 14 business days. And to do this, it searched our frequently asked questions backend. Now, when I ask it something related to my order, like my order 4821 hasn't arrived, but it says it's delivered, we can see that it creates a support ticket for me and we'll put that into the backend. Great. Now that we know that it works, let's go build it. To start creating my bot, I'm going to open up a terminal in my computer. If you're using a Mac or Linux, you're just going to search up terminal on your computer, but if you're using a Windows, you're going to search up PowerShell and open it as an administrator. From here, I'm going to navigate into the folder where I want to store my agent project in. In my case, I have a folder called Code, which I store all my coding projects in. Next, if you haven't set up the Botpress ADK yet on your computer, you're going to have to go through the guide that I'll link below in the description or the video that I have on the channel that will walk you through how to set that up. Now, to create my agent project, I'm going to type the command ADK init and the name of the agent that I want to create. I'm going to call my agent ADK-customer support agent. It will walk me through setting up my agent. First, it's going to ask me what template I want to use. I can go through the different options by clicking the up and down arrow keys. For this demo, I'm going to select the Hello World template. This will provide me initial files for a conversational agent. I will then further build upon this to create my customer support agent. Next, it's going to ask me which package manager I want to use. I'm just going to use Bun since I have it already on my computer, but you're free to use the other options like Yarn and NPM. Next is going to link to your Botpress account. So if this is your first time running the ADK, it's going to ask for additional steps to log in to your account. But in my case, since I've done this before, it automatically links to my workspace. Inside of this workspace, it's going to ask me to link my bot to one in my workspace or to create a new bot. In my case, I'm just going to create a new bot. Then it's going to set up all the files I need for my bot, and it's going to say that it is ready. After it's complete, I can navigate into my agent project by using CD and the name of my agent. Now that we have set up the agent project folder, I'm going to open it up in my integrated development environment, or IDE for short, so I could further build upon it to create my customer support agent. I'm going to use Cursor, but if you have your own preferred IDE, then you can open it in that. And to open it in Cursor, I just have to type cursor and dot. Now to start creating the logic for my agent, I first opened it up in my IDE. In this case, I'm using Cursor since it's the one I have downloaded on my computer. Then I need to open up a new terminal window, and to do this, I go to the top under terminal and I press new terminal. This opens up a new terminal window inside of my agent project folder. And inside of this, I'm going to type Claude. I'm going to say yes to using this MCP server. This will start Claude code in my project folder. If this is your first time running Claude, it's going to ask you some steps first to log in and connect your account, and then you will reach a similar terminal window like I have right here. I'm going to continue vibe coding my agent out, but you of course don't need to use Claude or AI to code your agents out. There is documentation on the structure and how to use the ADK, so I'll link that below in the description if you prefer to code your agents out. To continue, I have a prompt that I'm going to send to Claude Code on what kind of customer support agent I want to create. You, of course, can send your own. This prompt basically outlines the task I want the agent to do. Specifically, I want this agent to be a simple frequently asked question bot, so it's able to answer simple questions around the business that a customer has. But I also want it to create triage tickets in case the question is related to a customer's order. Then when we send that prompt over to Claude Code, it's going to use the ADK skills and use that in reference when it's building out our bot. Throughout development, Claude will ask for permission to access references and also confirm the code that it's creating. I'm just going to say yes and confirm all the edits. As well, it will use Botpress skills to ensure that the code it writes is in the proper format and structure for the ADK. Once it's complete, it sends us a summary of what it created and updated. In this case, Claude Code ran for around 4 to 5 minutes, and it created a couple of tables, tools, and conversations. We can check the files it created by going into source and going under those tools and seeing both the create ticket and the search frequently asked questions. As well, we can also see in tables the support ticket table that it's going to add tickets to. We can continue to prompt Claude Code if it's not to our liking and continue building out more features from here. Then when I'm finished developing and I'm ready to test it, I can open up a new terminal window by clicking the plus icon or going to the top again and pressing new terminal. And I'll run the command ADK space dev, and this will build our bot and deploy it to a development bot on Botpress. This allows us to open what we call the dev console, which is a dashboard that allows us to test our bot locally. Let me show you what it's like in the dev console. Now to test the agent out, I will click the link and it will open a window where I can chat with my agent. On the left is a chat window where I could send a message to my bot and test it out, while on the right, it shows you the agent steps it takes to answer that question. Let's start with something simple like what is your return policy? Then it provides an instant response saying that items can be returned within 30 days, and also that refunds are processed within 5 to 7 business days. Now let's see what happens if I ask it a more complicated question. So I'm going to the top to click the new conversation button, and I'm going to ask it something like, I didn't receive my order and my order number is 12345. The bot will automatically recognize that this isn't just a simple FAQ question, and instead it's going to create a support ticket for me. Here we can see that it created ticket number 3, and it also responded back that our team will get back to you. This makes it easier for your support teams to quickly view the issues that your customers are having. We can see the tickets under data and under tables within our support tickets table and see all the tickets that were created. The last step is to deploy our agent into production, and to do this, I type the ADK space deploy command in a new terminal window. This packages all your agent's files together and deploys it to your Botpress workspace, making it available to the public. You'll be able to view your deployed agent on the Botpress website, and you'll be able to also see the embedded code to add this to your website. And that's it. We built a fully functioning AI customer support agent that's able to run 24/7 on our business's website to answer questions and also triage tickets for our support teams. What would have taken days of development now takes minutes just because of using an ADK to help with the setup and infrastructure of our agent. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any questions while building out your bot, please don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Happy bot building!